Welcome to this 30-minute yoga sculpt practice. My name is Ashley from ashesyoga.com and Ashes Yoga Studio, and I'm very excited to lead you through this practice. What you're going to need today is a set of light weights, some dumbbells, and a block or something that could work as a block. It could be a stack of books or anything like that. So we'll have those set up and have your weights, let's say, at the front of your mat, wherever that might be for you, on the sides. So one on the right, one on the left, and keep them there. We'll start our practice today in child's pose. And you'll notice I don't have any music going, but you are welcome to push play on one of your favorite uplifting and energizing playlists so that you can feel a little bit more uplifted than we already are, or energized or pumped up to get through this practice. So it's going to be a little bit more intense than, let's say, a restorative yoga. We're going to be moving and grooving and breathing in different ways. So have fun with it. Okay, child's pose to begin so that we can feel grounded and centered. Extend those arms wide and really feel the fingertips pressing into the ground as you draw the forehead gently down to the floor. Take a few deep breaths. If you like, you can set your favorite intention for today. Today's intention for me, or affirmation, was I am resilient. I'm able to bounce back after any challenge. You can borrow that one or you can create your own. So let's find some strength and some length. As you inhale, shift it forward. Hands and knees. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Arch your back, look up, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round your back, tuck the belly, the chin, hug it up and in, cat pose. Back and forth. Let's feel a lot of length, a lot of strength in that core start to activate. It's going to help us with every move we do when we get that core activated and fired up. In fact, your core, your ab muscles, and everything around the spine is the origin to most of our movements. So you want to keep it safe and strong. All right, come back to neutral position. Walk the hands forward. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips and press back as the knees stay bent. And start to pedal the feet a couple times, one at a time. And then walk the feet forward, right behind the hands into your ragdoll pose. Bend the knees, grab the elbows, shake out the head, sway from side to side. Then releasing those hands to the floor, bend the knees and roll yourself up. You'll find a standing pose or mountain pose. Feet are slightly apart still. I'll take them together for myself. I like my feet together, big toes touching. But you can take them a little wider if that feels better for you. Let's take those palms, face them forward. Stand up tall, lifted long, pressing through all four corners of each foot. Hips are neutral, lower abs in just gently, and the shoulders roll back and down. Gazing straight forward. Take an inhale as you reach those arms up, overhead. Exhale, open the arms wide and dive down, hinging at the hips. Sun salutation A. We'll do the first one. First two, we do these without weights. Hands on the shins, inhale, half lift, gazing at the top of the mat. Exhale, plant the hands down, step your feet back to plank pose. This is a sculpt class, so we do this a little different. Knees down, lengthening in your plank pose. Elbows hug the rib cage, 3 tricep push-ups. Lower, lift. Do it again, lower, lift. Lengthen from crown of the head to knees. And then down and facing dog again. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of the mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Rising up tall, inhale, reach out and up. Little bend in the knees. Back down, exhale, fold forward. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back to plank. Shift forward on the toes. Tricep push-ups from the knees or the toes. 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. One deep breath. Bend the knees, look forward. End of the exhale, you're stepping or hopping forward. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Now sit back into a chair pose, bend the knees. Reach those arms out and up, lifting. Hands to your heart. Give it a couple pulses. Down, 9, 8, 7, 6. Weights in the heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up. Forward fold. Hands pass through the heart. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back to plank pose. Shift it forward on the toes, take the knees or not. One time tricep push-up, this time to up dog. Slide the heart forward, point the toes, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Feet together, lift that right leg, heel up behind you. Bend the knee, keeping the hips neutral, pelvis and hips neutral and level. Lift the left heel, slide the right knee to nose, shift forward, shoulders over fingers. Single leg down dog, inhale. Knee to right elbow, exhale. Single leg down dog, inhale. Exhale, twist across, knee to left elbow, and back, single leg down dog. Knee to nose again. One more single leg down dog. Exhale, step between the hands. Back heel stays lifted. Reach those arms forward and up. Soften the shoulders, crescent lunge. Inhale a little longer. Transition warrior 2, right hand forward, left hand back, back heel spins down. Open the body, gazing at the right fingertips. A single breath in each pose to mark the poses. Flip the right palm, reach straight up, left hand down the back leg, reverse warrior, keep the right knee bent. Back to warrior 2, side angle, elbow to your thigh, left arm reaching overhead, look up. Back to warrior 2. Shift forward. Nice little cartwheel down to the floor. Back heel picks up low lunge. Step back. In between, we'll do 3 tricep push-ups. Shift forward. 3, 2, 1. Back to plank, down dog. Lift the left leg this time, heel to the sky. Bend the left knee, lift high on the right toes. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, single leg down dog. Knee to left elbow, exhale. Inhale, single leg down dog. Knee to right elbow, exhale. Single leg down dog. Knee to nose, pull it forward again, down the midline. Inhale, single leg down dog. Knee to nose and step between the hands, low lunge. Crescent lunge means our hands reach forward and up. Stack the shoulders over the hips, maybe a little bend in that right knee. Soft shoulders. Open up, left hand forward, right hand back, reaching wall to wall. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior, reach up, left hand down the back leg with that right hand very lightly. Back to warrior 2, inhale. Exhale, left elbow to your thigh, right arm overhead, side angle. Warrior 2 once again. Let's take the left hand to the inside of the foot, right hand forward, down and around, lift the back heel. Step back plank. Let's just do chaturanga to up dog. Shift forward from the knees of the toes. Elbows hug the rib cage. Up dog, inhale. Down and facing dog, exhale. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of the mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Now grab those weights. Bend the knees, pull the weights to your chest and lift up. Do this 10 pulses again. 10 pulsing squats. 10, 9, 8, like you're sitting back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up. Hands close together. Hands slide down the center of the body. Forward fold. Half lift, releasing those weights. Exhale, hands either on the mats or on your weights is fine too. Step back to plank pose. Shift it forward. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale, maybe floating on the toes. Exhale, look down and lift your belly and heart. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Lift that right leg. Right away, we'll step through. Bend the knee. Shift forward, knee to nose. Lift high on the tippy toes of left foot. Step between the hands. You have more space with the hands on the on the weights. So you pull your elbows straight up, lift up with the weights at the center. Weights at your core is going to be strongest. Then send those arms way up from the center of the body. We'll meet with the hands at the center of the body in between each transition. Hands come back down. We open like you're punching the front, left arm drawing back like a bow and arrow, warrior two. Thumbs are up, back heels down. You can look forward at that right hand. Bend the right elbow, pull it to your heart. Left hand to the back leg, right arm straight up, reverse warrior. Both hands to your heart center. Open up again, well, actually heart center. Elbow to your thigh, then punch up with that left hand. Very slowly though, not a fast punch. We lift up, reach up. Both weights back to your heart center, lift up. Pivot forward, back heel lifts, hands to the ground, frame the front foot. Step back, plank pose, in between 3 tricep push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg, inhale. Bend the knees, step between the hands. Taking this one slow also. Elbows go straight up, weights to your center. Lift up, shoulders over hips. This is the safest place for your weights because it's closest to the center of your body where your movement's stemming from. Reach those arms up. Hands back to the center, to your heart. Open up, back heel down, left hand reaching forward, right hand reaching back. Press into the big pinky toe of that left foot. Both hands to center again, send the right hand down the back leg, left arm straight up. Hands back to your center, to your heart. Left elbow to your thigh, right arm reaching up. And then lift it back up, both hands to your center, rise up, pivot forward in the upper body, lift the back heel. Send the hands down to the floor, step back, shift forward from the knees or toes, chaturanga to up dog. Finding that downward facing dog. We're going to go through that one more time, starting from the very beginning. Bend the knees, step or jump to the top of the mat. Bend the knees even more, hands pull up towards the heart, lift up chair pose. Utkatasana with dumbbells in hand. 10 pulses, 10, wiggle the toes, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, reach up. Hands down the center of the body, forward fold, straighten the legs. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back or jump back, plank pose. I wouldn't jump back with hands and weights though. Shift forward. Let's do tricep push-ups every single time now. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg, inhale. Exhale, step between the hands. Pull the weight straight up, crescent lunge, reach up high. Hands to the center, open to warrior two. Hands to the center, punch up with the right hand, left hand down the back leg, reverse warrior. Hands back to center, right elbow to thigh, left arm reaching up. Center once more, pivot forward. Pick up the back heel, hands come down, plant them down, step back. Tricep push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg, inhale. Step between the hands. Pull those weights straight up, crescent lunge. Hands to the heart, back heel down, open up warrior two. Hands to the heart, reverse warrior, left arm high, right hand down that back leg. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, side angle, reach up right hand. Inhale back to warrior two. Pivot forward, pick up the back heel. Hands down, step back, plank pose. 3 tricep push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Good, nice job. Let's take the knees down and set the weights aside. Give your wrists a little shake out, or maybe you're resting in child's pose. Great job with that warm up. That was about half our class, that simple warm-up. I'm gonna get into a little bit more movement and some stronger movement for the legs and really the whole body. But first, let's warm up or get into the hips a little bit. So come to your hands and knees. And extend that right leg straight back. Just feel that, good. Right leg straight back, left arm forward. Find the balance. We're gonna add some strength for the back, the glutes, and the hamstrings, as well as the stabilizing muscles of that right shoulder, arm, and core. So pointing the toes and reaching the hand wide, long. Find some pulses. Lift, lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. All right, we got that. Extend, pause, shift forward to feel a little more. Stabilize hand and foot at hip and shoulder height in a straight line. Let's go, pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Something slightly different. So we'll go back to that first side, right leg back, left arm forward, but take it out to the side. And if you need to bend the knee a little bit, that's okay too. Let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Switch. Right arm forward, left leg back, out to the side. Let's go up. 10, 9, 8. Try to keep that knee forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Now we add the weights. First one will be in the left hand. See if we can do this. And the other weight in the right knee. So you're squeezing onto it, okay? Okay. So now the right knee is bent. As you squeeze, we lift. Left arm reaches forward with the weight, maybe a bend in the elbow. Let's try to keep the knee and the elbow at that straight line height. Up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't release. Let's go out to the side. Knee out to the side, arm out to the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Now we switch. Weight in the left leg and right hand. Get stable. Lift that left knee, right arm forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now out to the side. Knee out, arm out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Now release that, and you can repeat that as often as you like. Sit back on the heels and take a few deep breaths. We're going to move back to a couple of standing poses, or actually what's called a Sculpt series. So we'll have some standing poses here. That was a little core activation and just a couple pulses to get us going. We have our Sculpt series. It takes a few minutes. So let's grab those weights again and come to downward facing dog. Walk the feet forward first in between the hands. And we'll do it this way this time. Step the left foot straight back, lunge. Crescent lunge, good. I'm gonna work the back of the body a bit more. So you can take the knee down or keep it lifted, it's up to you. Pull the weights up an inch off the floor and then open to the side. 8, we're only doing 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up, hands at the center, back heel down, turn towards me. Let's work the shoulders. How do we do that? Open the arms and lift the elbows up and down. 8, 7, 6, keep that right knee bent, forward, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Let's turn, straighten that front leg, both feet out, knees bent, squat. Take both weights in one hand, 8, 7, and we got little oblique crunches. So weights behind you and dipping down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hands at your heart. Turn that left foot again, straighten it, warrior 2. Pivot towards the right, back heel lifts up. Reach up, hands to the ground. Step forward, forward fold. Bend the knees, chair pose, hands and weights at your heart. Let's dip down for 10, 9, 8, 7. Feel the quads. 5, 4, lower, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. I'm going to switch sides here just so you can see me, but we'll step the right foot back this time. Same thing on this side. Let's do 8. So get those hips low if you need to or want to. Just take the knee down. Lift the weights an inch off the floor. We go out, elbows, wingspan wide. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lift, 2, 1. Back toes tuck under, weights to the heart center, lift up. Back heel down, open the arms wide. We got 8, 7, 6. Keep going. Elbows don't pass shoulder height. 2 and 1. Hands to the center. Straighten both legs. Turn the toes out, then bend both knees, goddess pose. A little bit lower. You can start with the right or left side. Let's do that same. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Make sure you're breathing. Last 2 and 1. Hands at your center. Straighten the legs. Pivot to the left leg, left knee bends. Turn, lifting the back heel. Hands come down. Step forward, forward fold. Leave those weights in front of you or off of your mat. Take your feet a little wider and fold down. Hang out. A little shake out of the head. We're going to come down for some yoga stretching. So bend those knees. Let's turn the toes out slightly. Bend the knees and sit down into a squat. Hands at your heart. Good. And then using your hands or not, let's take the hands back and sit down. So yes, we're going to do some yoga stretching. We'll do a little bit more core, like this one. You could use your block. We're going to skip the block today though. So you're going to lean back about 45 degrees, finding your tailbone and 2 sit bones as a tripod. Lift the legs. We'll try for 10. It's called boat to canoe or high boat to low boat or boat to low boat. So we're going to hover with our legs straight and almost in a straight line, okay? 10 times. Take a deep breath in. The exhale straightens your legs and lowers you. 1, 2, inhale on the way up, 3, 4, bent knees or straight legs, 5, 6, 7, keep the chest lifted, 8, 9, and 10. Hover right above the floor, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Take a bend in the knees, take your feet a little wider, and windshield wiper those legs side to side. We'll just do a few cool down poses to allow our bodies to neutralize and recover. And then call it good. So let's take those knees straight up again. One time, just a little heart opener. Hands to the ground, feet about hip distance. Press into the feet and lift those hips. Got to stretch out the front line of the body, those hip flexors and quads, as we activate the back once more. And then lower down. Hug the right knee in, extend the left leg. Take that right leg across the body for a spinal twist. Just a couple breaths. And then switch sides. Extend the right leg, left knee in. Take it across the body. And back to center. Hug your knees in, rocking side to side, making circles in that lower back. You can do happy baby or really whatever other pose might make you happy before we come down into a couple minutes of rest. Even though this is more of a workout than a work-in of a traditional yoga practice, I still really believe that the Shavasana is such a helpful practice or a helpful pose to add at the end. I think every exercise class should have a Shavasana. So let's get to it. So extend the legs. We'll just do a couple minutes here. Let the feet fall open. Hands rest by your side. Close your eyes. And relax. Allow your body to feel a little more exhausted and melted into the mat. Put a slight smile on your face. You did it. All right, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Short Shavasana complete. Reach your hands overhead. Watch out for any of your props or weights. And then hug your knees in again. Nice and close, a symbol of gratitude towards yourself. Then rock and roll, maybe cross the legs, and lift up to a seated pose. Concluding this together. Reach up, inhale. One time, bend the elbows, pull those elbows wide and down, heart opens. Inhale, reach up once more. Connect the hands and bring them down to your heart. Great job today. Thank you so much for joining in this 30-minute yoga sculpt class. I hope to see you again very soon and have a great day. Namaste.